I'm Doug Wiley with Police One. I'm here with Marty Schwartz of the Environmental Protection Agency Criminal Investigation Division. And Marty, I want to ask you about the environmental crimes and potential environmental crimes where hazardous materials may be present. Typically speaking, they're going to get rolled up upon by your patrol officer. And I'm wondering about the considerations they might want to have as they come upon that type of a scene. How do they keep themselves safe?
Yeah, it's one of the major concerns we have anytime we have an unknown, whether it be a chemical or other hazardous substance, is we want the officers to distance and upwind. I mean, we teach that in various aspects of law enforcement, and it applies here as well. It's one of the toughest things when we're teaching environmental criminal investigations is, we have to maintain that law enforcement presence, but we also have to maintain an environmental safety presence, that chemical safety presence. It's because these things could be odorless. We can't detect them. We could have a leak of something that's in the atmosphere that could affect us. And not only, what's even scarier, not affect us today or something we could recognize, something that may affect us later on down the road that we weren't even aware we were exposed to.
Mm-hmm. So what would you say to officers? How should they have a presence of mind when they come upon this type of thing? What type of teaching reminders or in-service training reminders would you give them at roll call, for example?
Yeah, I think of one specific incident, big factory, burglars in there stealing copper wire, and they knocked over these transformers and they're stealing the wire, and there's all this oil that's out of the transformers, and this oil contains PCBs, which is a carcinogen. And the officers walked through the oil to continue their investigation, when quite simply all to do was walk around it. Mm-hmm. So look at your surroundings. Don't approach situations that you don't have to. Call people to you. Call them out of situations. If there's a release, if there's a spill, call the people to you. Let the fire department hazmat people go in and assess that. You don't need to go in there. Go around stuff. Don't walk through stuff, and stay upwind.
It's really all just an extension of situational awareness, having a good 360 for yourself and your colleagues, making sure that you're safe, putting yourself in a safe environment, and making sure that, as you investigate crimes, keep looking out.
That's exactly right. Law enforcement, whether it's environmental criminal investigations or any other typical law enforcement, they really have some basic similarities in everything we're doing. And if we're practicing good, safe street survival techniques all the way around, then you're going to be safe in an environmental crime scene as well.
Outstanding tactical tip, Marty. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Doug.
Doug Wiley with Police One.